Hello everyone, Squee here! Welcome to episode 4 of week 4 of Dragonball Z League Season 7. This is our final episode, joined by Piff and Dino RhymeStyles.
Hey!
That was a lot of numbers you just said.
I know, right? And I think I said them all correctly.
You did.
So
very impressive.
So proud of myself. So, next up, going right into the matches, we have Team Cold versus the upstart Ginyu Force. Now, Dino, you were saying that you're looking forward to this one, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a big fan of the Freezes. Though, I'm a big fan of the Ginyu Force, too.
The Freezy Pops.
The Freezy Pops. And it looks like the Ginyu Force is going all rebel on him. These are supposed to be their henchmen, their go-to enforcers. Maybe a little bit of rebellion here? I don't know.
Who was rotated out this week for Team Cold?
For Team Cold is actually Frieza.
Ah.
I know, right? So you've got King Cold, Cooler.
Wait, which Frieza?
The original Frieza.
Okay. Well, they still got Mecha Frieza.
They still got Mecha Frieza. So you've got King Cold, Cooler, Metacooler, and Mecha Frieza versus Zarbon, Jace, Birder, and Raccoon. Really, so it's probably the weakest version of the Team Cold versus the strongest version of the Ginyu Force. I'm honestly a little worried for Team Cold because Frieza is one of their strongest players, Ginyu is one of their weakest, and they are both out. That said, though, there's any chance for anything to happen because this is Dragon Ball Z League.
Chat, who are you guys with? Team Cold or Team Ginyu Force?
Indeed, Team Cold or Toku Sentai. Let's find out. Go on, give it up. Go on, seriously. Stop it. You're embarrassing yourself.
This is a really good song. I feel like this is going to fit really well in this fight.
Mm-hmm. I feel like, I honestly feel like this is going to be a beatdown. I think this is going to be a match.
Uh-huh.
Zarbon already starting off in his more attractive form. This is a hell of a way to give a resignation, though.
Yo, am I the only person who never liked the capes on the characters in Tenkaichi 3?
Yeah,
it was always too distracting.
Yeah, they don't function right. I mean, I do like the capes. I like the characters that have capes, especially since there's very few. You've got Boo, Evil Boo, Zarbon, King Cold, and King Vegeta. And that's about it.
Piccolo.
Well, yeah, Piccolo. That's true. That's not a cape, though. That's training gear. But yeah, I'm with you. They don't quite seem to act right. And wow, what an even match so far. These two are literally neck and neck, except looks like King Cold's got a lot more regenerative powers than Zarbon does.
Doesn't King Cold have a sword in this?
Yes, he does.
It was kind of confusing because he only had Trunks' sword for like a half a second. So I think every single game appearance, which is only the Tenkaichi series, they always gave him a sword for the melee attacks.
Yeah, I always wondered about that too. I guess because since you don't have much time. Okay, if you look at it this way, he had a sword for about 50% of his time on the screen.
Also true.
So I guess from that point of view, it kind of makes sense. But yeah, he never used it except to get caught.
Yeah, I mean, he did kind of express his interest in knowledge of swords when he was looking at Trunks'.
Right. But we all know that was fake. Oh, wow, nice counter by Cold, and Zarbon is hurting. I did not expect this. I expected Zarbon to trounce King Cold. I suppose I should not be so underestimating of a king. Of any kind of king, really. Zarbon at max power. King Cold using a B1 to get some...
false courage, too.
Yeah.
That's going to definitely be an advantage for him.
If he can manage to pull something off. A super explosive wave, though, and...
my
god! He punched through
Wow!
it! He went through super explosive wave because it's that false courage. An ultimate connects!
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Just
gosh, that was
sliver of
awesome.
health. How much is that?
15,000 points of damage. Zarbon coming back with a brutal knockout. That was fantastic. Yeah, that false courage allowing him to walk right through the explosive wave and punch him out of it and then hit him with an ultimate. Well done. And we've got an even match right now. Cooler coming in and finishing Zarbon off right quick. Now we've got
That's
Raccoon versus Cooler.
Easily one of my favorite rush attacks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice hit. 6,400 points of damage. Cooler is a very deadly opponent, though in the end, I'm thinking Raccoon's probably the stronger force here. I guess it just depends, because Cooler's got an amazing B2. Raccoon's got the grab. Oh, if first you don't succeed, try again. 8,300 points of damage right there. And a grab from Cooler. Yeah, Cooler's starting to get the upper hand here. Raccoon just too slow to keep up with Cooler, who's a much faster character. Huh. Death Chaser again, connects again! And I think it's Cooler's agility right now that's winning the day.
Yeah.
Raccoon's a great character, but he needs time. He needs time.
Raccoon could definitely take a beating.
It's true. And that would be one of his saving graces here, is that he can just take a pummeling and keep on ticking.
The quote Team 4-star. His name's Raccoon, and it rhymes with Doom.
What?
I'm curious about your history with Team Cold, like or just the Cold family in general. Like, is it just like the race that you're really interested in, or you like really enjoy like the characters?
I like Frieza. Frieza was my first anime villain that I experienced, and I was like, wow, he is a dick.
Yeah.
And seeing the transformations, the terror and power, and then realizing that there's a family to it, that's really what got me.
I'm with you. I agree. Frieza's one of my favorite villains in Dragon Ball Z for a couple of reasons. One, God, because he does this stuff.
Yeah. He was ruthless. He didn't have any regeneration like Cell and Boo did.
Yeah.
Like, he was just pure power.
And here's what I love about Frieza. He's the only one that chose to be evil. If you think about it, Cell and Boo were made to be evil. Boo was created...
Cell was basically Frieza.
Exactly. Well, and Cell was created by Dr. Gero to be his vengeance, to be a power-hungry monster. Boo was created to be a force of destruction. Frieza's the only one that could have been whatever he wanted and chose to be a dick.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
And that connected. See? This is why Frieza's a beast.
Yeah, Burner just destroyed. No Twinkle Toes this week. Purple Comet attack, though, blocked by Mecha Frieza. But he's stunned! Mecha Frieza is going to take a lot of punishment here. Or not.
I forgot all about those Tenkaichi 3 stuns.
Yes, they're very, very dangerous, though.
The worst is when you get 2 bars, and then you're basically just sitting there waiting for your opponent to charge an ultimate and just hurt you.
Yeah. Like, there's nothing worse than just sitting right in front and going, charging up. Oh, let me go ahead and charge this Kamehameha all the way, and, oh, is your stun gone? Well, here you go. But Mecha Frieza, wow, I'm very, very impressed. Look at that, 10,000 points of damage. Look at the boost his B2s have right now. Jeez, Mecha Frieza is taking down this team by himself almost. Stunning Jace.
Psychokinesis. Oh my gosh.
He's annihilated Burger. He's got 2 bars of health down on Jace, and he's still doing fine. Jace finally starting to fight back.
Is he getting tired?
I don't know. I'm just waiting for him to go gold form.
Right. Honestly, if Frieza keeps it up, he can knock out Jace too.
Yeah, he can.
But the looks of it.
Jeez. I don't think so. Jace finally got into a rhythm, and now he's not letting up. Nice dodge, and Mecha Frieza tags. That is
smart.
Deadly for the Ginyu Force. They can't afford him to come back in with Savior and just throw another Supernova out. Not good for the Ginyu Force. Especially since all they've got left, the only people they have left is 1 bar of health on Jace and 1 bar of health on Raccoon. That's it. That's all that's still here. Nice Crusher Ball.
Wait, who else is left on Team Ginyu?
That's it. Just those 2, Jace and Raccoon.
Okay.
Zarbon got taken out. Burter got destroyed by Mecha Frieza. Whereas you've got Cooler there with 3 bars of health, Meta Cooler with 2 bars of health, and Mecha Frieza with the bar of health. The match is so heavily in Team Cold's favor right now.
Yeah. I don't have much faith in Metal Cooler, but if he takes out Jace, he's definitely going to give him a huge advantage for that final fight.
Even if he doesn't manage to, I mean, Jason Raccoon got to get. Oh God, a supernova from Meta Cooler.
That connects his game.
Yep.
Yep.
He connects. That's game. That's game. It looks like Team Cold's gonna get a win in the win column for the first time this season.
Unless Raccoon just busts out another Evo moment.
And I want everyone to know. I want everyone to know at the very beginning. Dino said, I was telling him, yeah, Team Cold, unfortunately, they're 0-3, and he's like, no, it's fine. They got it this time. I'm here.
And yeah, that's game.
And they didn't just win; they won convincingly. That was a hell of a victory right there.
It's funny because previous round we were talking about how every fight's been so close. This is completely one-sided.
It was great up until Mecha Frieza stepped on the field, and then he decided it was done. God, well done. All right, guys, on to the last match of the week. We've got not the Ginyu Force. What? We've got someone versus the Namekians. Apparently,
it's Team Derp.
It's Team Derp versus the Namekians. I don't know. Give me a second. Give me a second. This is no bueno. I've got the wrong banner on there for some reason.
Okay, this is a double entendre because it was a Derp moment. Team Derp.
Oh, nicely done, sir.
Totally planned. Totally
planned.
Totally.
Huh. Yeah, no, somehow I put the wrong banner in there. So, Team Derp versus the Namekians. Whoops. But as far as Team Derp goes, they don't have Hercule slowing them down. They've got a very interesting build on Salza. Piff, you were commenting on it too.
You take that back.
What? They've got.
You said Herc was slowing the team down.
No.
You take that back.
No, Piff, he was slowing the team down because he felt he had to. Because if he didn't, they would win every match and be kicked out of the league for being too powerful.
It is not his fault that his teammates didn't pick up the slack, okay?
But Salza's got an interesting build. The Namekians have been struggling all season. I don't know. I think this could be another win in the win column for Team Derp.
I'm going to channel all the energy from Quaman and send it to Team Namek. I think they got this one.
I know. I think they need it, too. I mean, like Team Namek, they try so hard. They're 0-3. They need a win, if nothing else, but just for the morale. So let's give this a try. This also would be a good time to mention, if you guys are watching this, for the first time or you've been watching for a while, this is an excellent time to start getting involved. Teams like Team Namek, Team Derp, they can always use more people helping them come up with builds and ideas. And I mean, it's viewers like you that make these teams as powerful as they can be. Dragon Ball Warriors.
Speaking of the viewers, what sides is everybody on? Team Derp or Team Namek?
Yeah. Let us know, guys. This is a divisional matchup, by the way. Both of these teams are in South Kai Division. And your win-loss record is competing against the other teams in your division to get into the playoffs. So divisional matches are huge, because if you lose, it's like losing twice, because you go down and your opponent goes up, and vice versa. So a huge match here for Team Namek and for Team Derp. Dodged. Right now, Salza, though, in the lead. High-speed clash, winning that. I
will say, as much as I don't like Salza, he actually has a really good build on this week.
What is he focused on?
Oh my gosh. I should probably just name out the entire thing. It's ridiculous. Let's read this off. Attack +2, defense down 1, power body, light body, quick fast attack. Attack +1 as a boost store bonus.
Yes, but he just took 24,000 points of damage because of that defense minus.
Cannon.
But he counters with an ultimate of his own. Nicely done. 12,000 points of damage.
I like how back and forth they're going with this.
Yeah.
This is dope.
Well, this was. I mean, you just saw the brutal power of a fully charged special beam cannon. 24,000 points of damage. And Salza managing to bring this back into an even match here.
I really want Piccolo to win this just because it's Salza.
Ouch. Well, nope.
No.
However, there's another Piccolo. Right there. Technically, Tamborine's Piccolo.
Technically, yeah.
Technically, this is mostly a team of Piccolos. Unless the only people who aren't is Pycon and Nail. Ouch.
Ooh.
And down goes
Finish
Salsa.
it? Yep, there it is.
And in comes Supreme Kai. And we've still got a very even match right here. No, Tambourine, don't. I hate it when characters use that move. It's so pointless. It wastes their health and doesn't really do much to the enemy.
So can you explain Team Derp to me?
Sure. Team Derp is basically not necessarily people who are weak, but people who didn't do anything. The show made out to be complete derps. People who didn't have any good fights of their own, or that were fairly powerful, like Supreme Kai. He's a great example. He was powerful, sure, but what did he ever do in the show other than sit there and be confused at how powerful everyone was?
Okay.
Salza was another good example. Salza's on Team Derp because he was pretty powerful for who he was, but he punched Goku in the face, and Goku didn't even know he was there. That was basically his claim to fame, you know? So that's generally the point of Team Derp, or people who could be strong, could be weak, but for whatever reason, the show made them out to be incredibly derpy.
Right. He had one of the best deaths, though.
He did. Supreme Kai getting trashed by Tambourine here. He's transforming. He'll get a little bit of health back from this. And he gets enough energy. He could go max power. Bringing this fight even again. Ooh. Samu-san dodged or just missed. And Tambourine tags early. And in comes early Piccolo. A rush move from Piccolo. High-speed clash. And Supreme Kai wins it. Crazy combination connects. Nice combo. I love when they follow up knockbacks with the B2. 7,000 points of damage. Yeah, Team Derp really bringing it today.
Team Derp is really going ham today.
Yeah, but I gotta say though, so is Team Namek. A great tag out at the right time. They've already taken down one of their Team Derp's more powerful characters. It's still definitely anyone's game. Supreme Kai with max power. He could do an ultimate. Full power energy wave, not an ultimate, and it misses. Countered by Piccolo's demon wave, missed as well. A lot of dodging going on here.
Yeah. It's a typical Dragon Ball fight.
Exactly.
I should say.
Even more so a typical Piccolo fight with all the dodging. Supreme Kai, his best move right now is to do a B2, try and get a little bit more damage squeezed out, and then tag. They want to keep that tag advantage. They do not want to start losing players. I mean, we've seen matches this week hinge on that tag ability, and it's incredibly powerful. Piccolo, though, taking him down. Supreme Kai, just launch a B2 and get out of there, man. Just launch a B2 and go.
I think Piccolo's going to take this one.
Oh, God. Oh,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Down goes Supreme Kai. In comes Goku in his base form. He's their free agent, though you could argue he fits the theme well enough. And Piccolo doesn't even care. He doesn't care if he's at max power. He's just going for it. Oh, connects with a Meteor Smash. Ah, 7,500 points of damage right there. Nicely done. In Goku going max power. Could we see an ultimate here? Explosive Demon Wave dodged by Goku. And countered with the Kamehameha.
Goku with the Big Spirit Bomb, right?
Yeah. Yeah, well, no, this is in Goku. So he has the Big Spirit Bomb that he goes Super Saiyan and then...
okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Gosh, nice. Again, a lot of really good dodging in this match. Tambourine was savior. He could fire off an ultimate, or just use it to get free moves off like this. Not using it to its best potential so far.
I'm kind of hoping that Goku ends this fight if this team wins with Spirit Bomb.
That would be cool. I think we've only seen him use it once this season. He doesn't like to use his ultimate too often, which is a shame. But the season's
One of
young.
the coolest looking ones.
Yeah, it is. It's just like, I mean, like, you know from Goku, he's just like being a good sport, but you know from the other end, it's just so condescending. Oh, hey, I hope we can fight again sometime, loser. And Tambourine really doing a great job on In Goku here, though, and down he goes.
That surprised me.
Yeah, and Team Namek pulling into the lead here. In comes, it's all up to Devilman. Devilman's all they have left.
A Devilman will actually do a lot of damage to
Evil characters, yeah.
Yeah.
Though he's got to be very careful, though.
Piccolo too, actually?
It will hurt Piccolo, but not as much as it would, say, Tambourine or Frieza or one of the others. They got to be really careful, though, because they've got early Piccolo, who it will do damage, but not incredible amounts, and they've got Pycon, who's not an evil character at all.
Yeah. Pretty much safe to say that Team Namek got this.
I think so, too. I mean, Devilman's a great character, but I don't think he's going to pull out a win here.
Yeah.
I really think that, and this is going to be great. This is huge for Namek, winning a divisional match, just getting a win in that column for the team supporters. It's going to be a huge confidence booster. I mean, no one likes going 0-4, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't think we're going to have, if the Namekians win this match, I think we won't have any teams without a win. Because I think it was just Team Cold and the Namekians, and Team Cold won their match. Namekians trying hard. Maybe that's why they're trying so hard. They don't want to be the only team out there with no wins. They refuse.
It's the Quaman luck.
Right?
Luck that I missed out in the beginning of the match.
And there he goes. Team Namek with such a convincing win. Pycon didn't even step on the field.
I was hoping to see Pycon.
Yeah, he's been a bit hit and miss. He had this myth around him because in the minor leagues he was brutal. So everyone's like, "Oh, it's Pycon, and Pycon's been meh." But you know, it's the majors. This is where the real, you know, the men and women come to play. So Pycon's got some work to do before he's up at that level. But that said, the Namekians pulling out their first win, going 1-3. Team Derp also 1-3. It's going to make this division a lot more interesting. So that is it for week 4 of Dragon Ball Z League. For everyone watching on YouTube, I just want to say a huge thank you to our guest RhymeStyle. Thanks for coming, man.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
A blast. Hey, you are welcome to come back anytime, good sir.
Sure.
And as always, Piff, thanks for putting up with me.
As always, Squee.
See you guys later.